Hello and welcome to a new video. And I've been reading up lately on very interesting information, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the benefits of different forms of exercise. And um, research has shown that different forms of exercise have different benefits. So the regular cardio, of course, is good for the cardiovascular system and has a wide array of benefits. And the American Heart Foundation recommends 150 minutes per a week of moderate intensity training or 75 minutes of vigorous activity or exercise per week, which is actually a very small amount, and most people can easily meet that requirement. But this is the bare minimum. That's the point I want to make. However, there's different types of exercise as well, and I want to talk about high intensity interval training, which is a type of vigorous um, um, workout, right? A type of vigorous exercise. And high intensity interval training is when you pulse the body in intervals. So you go all out and you take a break. When you go out and you take a break, that's called interval training. And your body, it makes your heart stronger every time you do interval training. When you pulse it, you're effectively, what you're doing is you're training your pulse to go down as fast as possible after you're done working out. So you go as hard as you possibly can. You increase your cardiac pulse, and then when you recover, it goes back down much faster. And interval training helps with that. Any type of interval training does the job, but especially high intensity. And high intensity interval training, on top of helping you recover faster from intense sessions, it also increases the efficiency of your mitochondria, which are energy powerhouses of your cell. It makes them work better in terms of oxygen utilization. A study has actually shown by cell press that it actually helps make new proteins in the mitochondria, so it makes it work better, right? It makes it more efficient. Strength training has been shown also to make new mitochondria on top of course, strengthening muscles. So these kind of workouts like strength training and high intensity interval training are great for your mitochondria. Now, I want to point out there's a lot of negative things that can happen with overtraining. So you definitely don't want to overdo it. But a little bit of high intensity interval training, it doesn't have to be a lot, as long as you get to the heart rate, right? Which is 220 minus your age, your target heart rate with this vigorous training. A couple minutes twice a week is more than enough. And then you combine that with a bit of strength training for muscular strength, and these two can help your mitochondria work better, increasing their efficiency, increasing their numbers, and you're going to have more energy throughout the day. So in addition to cardio training, which I think is extremely important, right? And in addition to increasing the efficiency of your heart, because cardio, of course, again, also makes your heart work better, and will eventually help reduce your resting heart rate, which is a measure of how effective your heart rate is. So it doesn't have to work as hard. The more cardiovascular exercises that you do, which is great. But I would recommend you to also do some form of interval, preferably high intensity interval training if you can, because then you get the additional benefits of faster recovery and mitochondrial efficiency and better oxygen utilization, as well as strength training, which also increases your mitochondria and gives you more energy, and of course increases your muscle strength and tone. So I would recommend you to combine all of those together into an exercise regimen. Now, this can be in the form of a 20-minute walk every day. Fast walking speed has actually been associated with a reduced risk for early mortality. So walking speed and walking at a bit of a faster pace is amazing. So you can do 20-minute fast walk per day, with maybe 2 to 3 times a week of strength training at a gym, and then just twice a week or even once a week for maybe a couple minutes. You can do like the Tabata set, which is great, of high intensity interval training where you're pulsing it. So a Tabata set, for example, involves 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 times through, where you're going as high as possible, and then you're resting, and that's great for mitochondrial efficiency. And so, again, combining these 3 regimens is definitely an amazing anti-aging type of exercise routine that you can try incorporating starting from tomorrow.